Will I lose my hair? Will I gain weight? Will I get bloated? Creatine is one of the most widely researched supplements in the market, but still I hear these concerns almost daily. In this video, I'll break down what creatine is, who should be taking it, the real benefits, and the real and exaggerated side effects. For anyone new around here, hi, I'm Joe. I'm a Team GB gymnast turned fitness coach, and I help people build a body that they love and the confidence to match through my online coaching services and content. If you want to lose weight and body fat this January and you don't know where to start, I've put all of my best bits of advice in the first link of the description, and you can access them for absolutely free. So what actually is creatine? Creatine is a naturally occurring compound found mostly in your muscles and your brain. Your body creates creatine naturally, but it's also found in foods like fish and red meats. Your body naturally creates around 1 gram of this a day, and to supplement it, it's going to be a lot cheaper than trying to get the same amount from supplementation as from foods. You would have to consume a lot of meat, a lot of extra calories, and this would come at a lot of extra coins. Supplementing it is cheaper, more efficient, and more calorie free. Creatine helps your body produce ATP. Now, you don't need to know what this means, but it basically helps your body or the cells produce energy. It's especially useful for short, sharp, and explosive bouts of energy, such as weightlifting or sprinting. The more creatine you have in your muscles, the better short burst energy too. Research around creatine regularly shows improved strength, increased volume, and increased ability to perform high intensity exercise. Creatine doesn't directly help you build muscle. However, as a result of taking such supplemented, it helps you to train harder, lift heavier, do more total volume, and recover quicker. Over time, this is going to lead to bigger, better muscle gains. There's lots of studies and research that come to mind. But for example, there was a study where there was 2 control groups, one supplemented creatine and one didn't, and the ones that supplemented creatine increased considerably in their lean muscle mass. Because creatine replenishes your ATP, or the energy to your cells, quicker, it is going to help you to recover quicker as well, and allow for longer, more intense, consistent bouts of exercise. Studies have also shown that it can help reduce inflammation and exercise-induced muscle damage as well. Another draw of creatine is actually just how cheap it is. In terms of how much money you spend on it, relatively to everything else, it's probably one of the biggest things, or most definite things you should be taking, that's going to help improve your performance. Besides being stored in the muscles, as I mentioned earlier, it is stored in the brain. This means that supplementing creatine can have lots of cognitive benefits as well. Research suggests that it can help with improving working memory, better performance on mental tasks, especially when you're sleep deprived or stressed, and some evidence suggests that it can help slow cognitive decline. You can see why it's such a popular supplement and a topical topic at the minute. These benefits are modest. It's not a magic secret brain pill, but creatine makes you bloated, doesn't it? No. Creatine pulls water into your muscles, not under the skin. This is intramuscular hydration, not bloating. Now, if you don't take it properly, like I'm going to tell you at the end of the video, some people may experience some mild stomach discomfort. Creatine makes you gain weight. Now, yes, you are likely going to get a little bit heavier when you take or supplement creatine, but don't you think the benefits outweigh the negatives here? This is also often the water inside the muscles that you're hydrating, providing more energy. This is not fat gain, it's not directly adding fat to your frame, so surely that number on the scales isn't what you should be looking at. With how minimal the weight gain may be, the benefits in strength and performance, in my opinion, massively outweigh the negatives here. And the one you've all been waiting for, creatine causes baldness. This comes from a study that was done where they found an increase in DHT, a hormone linked directly to male pattern balding, and creatine. There is no strong evidence that suggests creatine directly causes hair loss, and that's super important to note. These claims are often exaggerated online, and if I had £1 for every time I had a client or person mention this to me, I wouldn't be doing this online coaching thing. Based on this study, if you are genetically prone to hair loss, theoretically, creatine may have a chance of increasing that. But if you're genetically prone to it, it's inevitably going to happen, isn't it? Now, I am not clever enough to tell you the specifics and spend years of my life researching this topic. So I'm going to listen to the people that know a lot more about this than me. And they're telling you that if you're not prone to hair loss, it is very unlikely that it is going to affect you. This topic does need more research. However, considering the research we already have on this supplement, I consider it a very safe bet. When you start taking creatine, you should load it every single day to make sure the muscles are fully saturated. That's rubbish too. Now, you can load creatine, but that comes with side effects as well. Now, loading creatine at 20 grams a day may saturate those muscles quicker, but it also comes with some negatives. This is going to increase the chance of you experiencing gastrointestinal discomfort, stomach cramps, or nausea. I'd recommend taking 5 grams a day. If you're a slightly bigger person, slightly heavier, there's studies that have shown taking a little bit more, maybe 7.5 grams of creatine could be more beneficial for you. Steadily supplementing that, taking it daily, consistently. I can't see a massive reason for coming on and coming off it, cycling it. It's not a steroid. I can't see why you would need to, and the research also suggests just to consistently take it and continuously receive those benefits. In terms of when you should take it, there is some research that suggests there's a mild advantage from taking it after your workout, but what I would say, like with everything, don't try and mess around and get the optimal time, just make sure it's done, and consistently taking it is definitely going to be more beneficial than taking it 5 times a week on the right specific, most optimal time for taking it. Yeah, it's like overthinking your workout plan. Just get in, get it done to start with. Take it whenever you'll remember. The most important factor is daily consistency in your morning routine, whatever it is. When you take the other stuff that you don't like or you don't want, absolutely fine. So who's creatine for? Well, technically, it could be for anyone. If you're taking part in high intensity sports, I think you should definitely be taking it. But then if you're also doing resistance training, the benefits could be massive for you, especially if your goal is performance, strength, muscle growth. Is perfect. The biggest sign of progress that I see from creatine in myself and from people taking it is how it affects their training volume and strength. Now, you should be monitoring exactly what you're doing in the gym already. And if you don't know what you're doing in the gym, you should check out the second link in the description where you can find out more about what I can do to help you as a coach. But anyway, you should be tracking what you're doing. You should have a program in place. And in that program, when you have been supplementing creatine, you will see an increase in strength or reps or volume across the board. Monitoring these lifts and volume is massively going to help you see the benefits from taking such. Creatine could be for everyone, but as always, you should always do your own research, read into these things and experiment with them yourself, because you know yourself better than I do. Don't stress the small potential body weight changes and think about the benefits of increased muscle mass, increased strength and helping you recover, which means you can help train harder and also support that muscle growth for your future. You can get packs of creatine, 10, 15 pounds that are going to have up to 50 servings in them. I've recently been using new tonics. Now, I am a fan of new tonic. I mean, I feel like a bit of a fanboy here. Look, I've got the tropical ice on the go. But anyway, obviously not sponsored. But these are perfect if your goal is to take them consistently. They come in pouches. And again, I'm not being paid to say this. They come in pouches, so if you travel like I do, or you just need a reminder to whack one in a bottle and you don't want to carry the bag around, perfect. I think they've absolutely nailed this. Creatine is safe, effective, affordable, and well-researched. Everybody should do their own research into these things if they're thinking or considering taking them, because nobody knows how each individual is going to respond to these things. And anyone telling you so online is lying. If your goal is better training outcomes, this is one of the best tools available to you. If you want help with your weight and fat loss, in the description, the first link is going to give you everything I tell my clients about how to lose weight and body fat over the next 25 to 30 days for absolutely free. So go and grab those. And if you want to hire me as a coach, the second link is going to tell you a little bit more about what it's like to hire me, what I can help you with, what I provide you with, and what you can achieve. YouTube's also going to suggest a video here that you should watch if you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching.